Ladies and gentlemen, fans of the DCU, fans of Batman, fans of Superman, welcome to another news video. And today I'm giving you the updates about the filming date for Man of Tomorrow, or maybe Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and Batman Part 2. Now, the reason why I said Superman Man of Tomorrow was that yesterday we got the filming, at least a confirmation of when the filming is going to begin. At least we know the filming was going to begin earlier this year, but like a kind of confirmation of what can we expect, when can we expect the filming, and when can we start expecting set photos and more information about the movie for Man of Tomorrow. And in an article by Variety, they referred to Man of Tomorrow as Superman colon Man of Tomorrow, and that brings a lot of question. Is this series going to now be called Superman Man of Tomorrow, or are we sticking with Man of Tomorrow? Now, a lot of people, when the Man of Tomorrow was announced, were saying, let's make it Superman Man of Tomorrow. Someone was predicting that at the end of the day it's going to change to Superman Man of Tomorrow. And it all comes down to what can be marketed. If you're looking at the studio side of things, what can they market? Is it Superman Man of Tomorrow, or is it Man of Tomorrow? Now, if you are looking at the marketing side of things, I would say Superman Man of Tomorrow is more marketable than just Man of Tomorrow. Man of Tomorrow feels like its own movie, and thanks to James Gunn, we know that this is more of a Lex story than it is a Superman story. Though we are talking about Lex Superman fighting Brainiac, but we are also going to focus around who Lex Luthor is, what makes Lex Luthor tick, and what makes him the person that he is. There's a guy with superpowers just coming to his own planet and taking everything that he claims is taking the glory, taking the fame that he claims is going to be. In both eyes, both of them see themselves as Man of Tomorrow, because Lex believes that he is the smartest being on the planet and he is the savior of tomorrow. He is the savior of Earth and stuff like that. And Superman comes to Earth and he also believes that he is the savior, but not in an arrogant way. At least it's his duty. If my parents send me to this place to do good, then I believe I should do good. Now, in the last movie, the Superman movie 2025, we learned that the origin is quite twisted a bit, and not everyone actually agrees with what we saw. Even me too, when I was watching it, I was like, what do you mean they sent him to repopulate Earth and to rule over the planet? So it's kind of giving the virtual might origin, but I still agree with it, because the movie at its core as who Superman is, and the question now is what's going to happen from now on. And also, are all Kryptonians the same? In the movie that is coming this June, Supergirl, June 26th, we are going to get a bit of the origin of Kryptonians. Are all Kryptonians evil, or in a way are they feeling that humanity is weak, that they need to send a powerful being to come to the planet and to come and rule over them, to come and have more Kryptonians and be like the virtual mites? That's the question we are going to expect to be answered in Supergirl. And in Man of Tomorrow, we're also going to have to answer the question of what is it that Superman is going to do. Now, we know at the end of the day, Superman fought for the good towards the end, at the end of the movie, but how is this going to affect who he is now that there is going to be a threat like Brainiac? And surprisingly, we were expecting that it's going to be there's going to be a lot of cast But James Gunn said that we are just going to see most of the cast that we've seen before, and just probably new cast that just make up the story. Now, I can't remember the title of the comic that is inspiring, according to some people that claims that it's going to inspire this Man of Tomorrow. But in that comic was one of the first instance Superman become a leader, because he had to fight a threat like Brainiac, and he decided to call lots of heroes from different side of the universe. Now, cameos are expected, so hopefully, we see cameos in James Gunn style. We see cameos that actually help tell the story, and maybe we can start getting crumbs of the Justice League, because no matter how we want to claim or want to start feeling like maybe not. At the end of the day, we're still going to need the Justice League. Now, back to the Superman Man of Tomorrow in question. This is what the article read from Variety. The Warner Brothers film studio leaders Pam Abdi and Michael DeLuca are riding high on the series of box office successes like Sinners and Weapon that could make them a valuable addition to either Netflix or Paramount. But those companies already have talented crop of executives in places who may not share authority. As for James Gunn and Peter Safran, the heads of this studio, their job seems more secure with production about to start in a few weeks. So we're expecting few weeks can be 1 to 4 weeks, or probably 1 to 3 weeks, depending on your calculation. So basically, March is when production is going to start, and they said start in a few weeks on Superman Man of Tomorrow, the long-awaited sequel to the Batman hitting cameras in late May. Replacing them at this junction would likely be disruptive. So two things you can learn there. Um, okay, three things. Pam Abdi and Mike the local position may be shaky depending on if they still want them to run Warner Brothers as it is, or try to just incorporate everything, and if not, they might actually move them because they already have their own executive. And also, James Gunn and Peter Safran jobs is more secure because replacing them is going to actually disrupt him, because they're just starting up this new universe and this new studio. And we also got that okay, four things. We also get that it starts in a few weeks, and the title being Superman Man of Tomorrow, which is the question, and the Batman is in cameras late May. Blah blah blah. So for the Superman Man of Tomorrow, now that is actually bringing into question that as the name changed to Man of Tomorrow, changed from Man of Tomorrow to Superman Man of Tomorrow, and we can only wait for official confirmation, or we can just use our assumption and say, okay, Superman Man of Tomorrow is the title, and whatever it is, I think I am okay with it. I don't believe there are a lot of people that actually having issue with this, whether it is Man of Tomorrow or it is Superman Man of Tomorrow. Everybody is okay with it. Moving on, we have a comment from Lars Eidinger, who is the brainiac for Man of Tomorrow. He said, "It is truly a miracle that it happened in Germany. There is a secret hope that one day you will get a call from Hollywood. I'm 15 now. I thought that I thought that was it, and then it suddenly happened, and that was like this excitement on him becoming Brainiac. And this is not his first Hollywood movie, but I think Brainiac being a big character in DC kind of propel his name, and if he delivers, everybody will want him, and he's thankful that okay, at the end of the day, I'm going to be cast. I'm cast as Brainiac, and this is something that is pivotal in my career. Now, the Batman Part 2, from the article we just read, we realized that it's going to be filming late May. Now, late May, that's early summer, so there's no issue with that. My initial thoughts was that if Superman is going to start filming by March, the Batman Part 2 will start filming by April. But there was also a report somewhere that said that they paused the pre-production planning. So to me, it doesn't really affect anything whether it's that me or Max. The script is ready, and I believe the Jimmy Olsen series is also being filmed during the time of Man of Tomorrow. So they are doing everything at once. Having using the same budget for Man of Tomorrow and Jimmy Olsen. So I believe they are trying to mitigate or trying to look at, okay, how can we save more money for the Batman Part 2. So keeping it by me doesn't really change anything, but as long as at the end of the day we get to see the Batman Part 2 in theaters 2027. So there's also a report somewhere saying that DC Studios' plan is to make sure that the Batman Part 2 and the Part 3, the complete trilogy, is done before they can start their own Batman. We don't really know, but all I can say is that whether we are not getting it or not, we are still getting a Batman shoot, a Batman movie this year by Warner Brothers and DC Studios. Batman Nightfall. I think there's another one, but the Batman Nightfall is what I could remember. It's also coming out this year. Next year, the Batman Part 2. 2028 we can hope for the Batman Big and the Bold. So Warner Brothers and DC, they understand that Batman is very pivotal to their business, and they are going to try to release as many Batman contents. You have Batman games, you have Batman comics. Personally, I want them to slow down on Batman and start focusing on other characters. So if we don't get Batman for a year and we get other characters, I am 100% okay with it. The question is, can they deliver and can it make more sense? So that's all for today's report. The filming dates for both the Batman Part 2 and Superman Man of Tomorrow. So the question now is, when are we going to start seeing set photos? When are we going to start getting information? But here's the reality: those information or those questions will be answered if you hit the subscribe button and if you decide to share this video somewhere. So just comment on some of the questions you have, and I'm going to try to answer them in the next video. Check me out at The Real Boat on all social media platforms. I'm Adidayo. This is Streamdorm, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.